Right now, an 80-foot Norway spruce is on its way to New York City to become this year's Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. Delighted crowds watched as it was chopped down in the town of Vestal, hosted onto a huge trailer. That is some tree. It will now be placed, will eventually be placed in Rockefeller Center. That's going to happen tomorrow specifically, but a lot of anticipation for it. It was just a great time of year.
Yeah, and an absolutely beautiful tree. I think you said, was it you yesterday said we almost hate to have it cut down?
Yeah.
It is kind of sad.
Yeah.
I enjoyed yesterday Sam Champion's description of what they do, and he called it tree shapewear as they tilt the branches up.
I could use a little bit of that.
It's like a spandex for tree? Is that what that is?
Yeah,
I never thought of it that way. Well, thank you.
I hadn't either, and now I can't unthink it.
Well,
You know, want to get you outside on this Friday. I know it's gray and gloomy, but we have sunshine ahead this weekend. Just give it one more day. Right now, 52 degrees, and it's gray. It is a cloudy Friday for sure. Temperatures right now in the low 50s for most of the tri-state area, still at 49 in Belmar. We haven't moved much. We started the day in the upper 40s, low 50s, and that is still where we're sitting. So not much of a range in temperature today, but there are quite a few things happening. A lot of cloud cover on satellite. I took the radar off here, but I'm going to factor that back in because it's had a tough time. It is showing fairly widespread rain across the tri-state, but for most of us from New York City north, you're looking out your window and it's not raining. A lot of dry air at the surface means all of this that's trying to fall is evaporating before reaching the ground. Where we are seeing rain reach the ground, parts of Monmouth and Ocean counties. When you get these deeper blues and some of the yellows, the rainfall intensity picking up, so it's able to make it through that dry air at the surface, and you're actually noticing some raindrops. So as expected, the southern half of New Jersey is dealing with some wet weather. You can kind of see that stripe of moisture, and then here's the front. So we have that clearing on the way. That's what we expect as we move into late afternoon, early evening. Unfortunately, with how early the sun sets, most of us don't see the sun before this cloud cover clears out, but the areas further north will get an hour or two of sunshine before it gets dark tonight. So here's Futurecast as we fast forward into the next couple of hours. You still see those light showers for the southern half of New Jersey, so parts of Monmouth into Ocean County, they're picking up some wet weather. Rainfall intensity is very light, not going to see impressive accumulations, but it's drizzly and dreary. The rest of us from New York City north, we're seeing mostly cloudy skies with a chance for a few sprinkles, but any sort of rain that develops will be very light and inconsequential. Here's that clearing. So this is about 4:45. This is right when the sun sets. For our northerly suburbs, yeah, you're getting an hour or two of sunshine, but in the city, it's going to be a tough call whether or not we see a little sun before it actually sets, before this clearing continues. But gradual clearing will continue overnight into tomorrow morning, and by the time we wake up to start our Saturday, it's sunny skies right from the get-go. With the cloud cover moving out and some cooler air moving in, it's going to be chilly. We start our Saturday in the 30s and 40s, and our highs tomorrow falling a few degrees from where we landed today. In fact, by Sunday, our temperatures top out in the 40s. So this weekend is cold, but it's nice to see that it's sunny, especially compared to today's gray day. So the next couple of hours still in the low 50s. We'll drop to the upper 40s once the sun sets. You see that clearing, and that takes us into tomorrow morning. Today's forecast high 53, 54, so a touch below normal, touch cooler than yesterday. Light rain for the southern portion of our area, and then that clearing happening tonight. Our lows in the city falling to the low 40s, most of the suburbs in the 30s. It will be cold as we start our Saturday morning, but tomorrow afternoon, a lot of sunshine. Should be a beautiful day as long as you layer up. Highs are in the low 50s, but factor in the wind. With gusts to 25 miles per hour, low 50s will feel like 40s, and that's especially important if you're heading to the Veterans Day Parade. I know Dave is, and so I hope he layers up. Temperatures tomorrow morning, the parade begins at 9:30. It'll be in the mid-40s, but probably feeling like upper 30s, low 40s because of the breeze, and then by the end of the parade in the low 50s. But at least we got the sunny icons for tomorrow, and we'll see a mix of sun and clouds into Sunday as temperatures drop again. But after that, as we move into the work week, which I know we don't want to talk about on a Friday, we're focused on the weekend, we do kick off a warming trend that takes us back to the 60s. So milder ahead of us, but for the immediate future, it is a little chilly.
Let me just tell you, the veterans are going to be at that parade. They laugh at that. They're like, yeah, it's nothing. It's not.
It's such a great
wakes
event.
me up. Yeah, it is a great event.
It'll be all
Thanks,
tomorrow.
Danny. A judge rules Robert De Niro was not personally liable for alleged abuse when it comes to a former assistant. Next on Eyewitness News, why his production company, though, will have to pay more than $1 million.
And a new development in the Blind Side saga. What court documents reveal about payments made between pro football star Michael Oher and the family that took him in.
Millions are turning to Tamron because she gets people to feel free and be themselves. There's only one place in daytime to feel this free. Tamron Hall.
at 2 right here on ABC 7.